Chef Paul Rifkin from Australia.
Okay. Chef, how did you start your culinary journey?
By accident, actually.
Accident?
So,
I'm surprised.
yeah. So starting washing dishes in a restaurant while going to university, and then starting to cook, and pretty much learning and teaching myself along the way, and reading books, and then accidentally finding myself as the head chef of a small restaurant at the age of 22.
Surprise, age of 22. In Nepal, they don't believe as age of 22.
Yeah, well, in Australia, anything goes.
Yes. Who was your motivation by then of this culinary career? Who was your motivation?
Look, at the time, I didn't really have any motivation. It was more that the people, I would always hire someone who was better than me. So as a head chef who didn't know much, I'd hire a sous chef or a chef de partie who had more knowledge than me, and then they became my motivation. So it was like the reverse. It wasn't normal, and from that I actually learned from those people.
Okay. What is your motivation over the years, the growing hospitality, change in cookery technique, social media is growing like crazy. What was your motivation by time and time?
The motivation is always to provide the customer with the best possible experience. So when a customer comes to your restaurant, you want them to leave and not just say the food was okay. You know, some people say, oh, the food was okay, it wasn't bad, there's no complaints. I want the customer to walk away and go, that was amazing. Like, that was the best dish I've ever had. So you want a raving fan. If you can do that, then you know that you've achieved. And then you've got to train the team. You've got to train all your chefs. You've got to train the waiters. You've got to train everybody to provide that experience. Because it's all about the customer. It's not about the chef.
A dishwasher is a better cook, or cook with knowledge of university is better cook?
I think it's better to do the college, because it was very hard for me, because I had to keep teaching myself, and I didn't go to college sort of for like 20 years, and it was only then that I went to college, once again by accident. But it was, by then I'd already been exec chef of some very big places, and then I thought, I might as well go and learn what I should have learned 20 years ago. So, but for the young people, definitely go to college, get the knowledge, you get all the basics in now.
You are from old school of cookery, right? Is there any difference you can see of your time and present time in cookery?
Look, food goes round in circles, so it's what's being served today was served in the 1970s and the 1980s. It doesn't really change. It moves a little bit, you know, there's some little things that change. You know, the trends come and the trends go, but the basics of food doesn't really change. Customers want to have a good experience, and they want something that makes them comfortable when they eat.
Have you ever faced any disaster in the kitchen?
Many.
Can you describe one of them?
Many disasters. Doing a function for 200 people, and then the power goes off, and we have but in the function room all the emergency lights come on, so they think that there's nothing wrong. But in the kitchen you have no gas, you have no electricity, you have nothing to cook, you've got no ventilation, and you know, you're using chafing dishes to sort of heat up water to do steaming. You're running across the road to another restaurant where they've got power, and running food back across the road as you're cooking it, and trying to serve it. And then at the end, nobody notices that anything was different. So chefs are very versatile. You know, they have to think quickly.
Okay. With your experience of over 45 years, what is a chef?
A chef is a cook. A chef is a cook. The word chef just means you're the chief. You're in charge of that particular cooking environment. It's your job to lead, to empower, to grow the young people. That's the role of chef. But basically, we're just cooks.
Your last message to the aspiring chef who want to be a great chef like you all?
Well, I'm not sure I'm a great chef, but I've certainly done a lot of years, 45 plus years. And now what I do is my business is mentoring exec chefs. So I guess you have to know what you want to do, but you've got to put the work in. You've got to be prepared to do the work sometime, and always do more than the person next to you. Because when you're in a kitchen, there's always going to be someone next to you who is doing less work than you. They don't clean up, they don't cook as fast, they don't worry about it. You have to concentrate on you and make sure that you are doing the best that you can do, and then you will grow your industry, you will grow yourself, and you will grow your own leadership.
Thank you for your valued time, Chef.
You're welcome. Thanks.
Thank you very much. Thank you.